Hey there, YouTube friends. Mass Bandit here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it. And welcome back to Planet Coaster. It's been a hot minute, but if it's Summerdale, that must mean I have Redline with me today. Hello, Redline.
Hello, hello.
And this time, I didn't just ship him my park to do stuff for me. We made a deal. I have his park at the moment. He had mine, and he finished first. So you're going to take a look at his work. And then today, and then hopefully in the not too distant future, there'll be another video looking at the work I did for his project. So super exciting. I don't think I've seen much of anything that you're going to show me today.
Yeah, there were a couple things that I put up on Bro Nation, but there's definitely a good bit that nobody has seen yet. So very excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, can I just say before we get going, I watched the what's the community park that you're a part of?
Oh yeah, the rebooted Brolandia.
Yeah, Brolandia. You should, if you haven't already checked that out, it's really cool. Redline made an amazing wooden coaster. There's a whole bunch of people that are going to be building that park, and it looks like 2 parks, right?
Yep, there's
that's the grand plan.
Yeah, a park in Vermont, and then another one overseas, like a Merlin style park.
Awesome.
So pretty exciting. Good stuff.
Yeah, have to check that out. But we're here to look at your awesome work in Summerdale. So much of this park has become yours. It's actually really cool, and I'm really excited. I think I like this entrance now more than the main one.
Well, I did. So the first thing that I did here, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I did make a very small upgrade to your Summerdale sign.
What did you do?
I upgraded the sun.
Oh.
Because the old one, yeah, I don't know if you just made it super quickly, but it was kind of like the rays coming off the sun were not really aligned properly, and it was starting to like eat at my minor OCD. I just couldn't take it anymore.
To eat at your existence.
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't remember. I'm sure I just slapped it on there. Yeah, I noticed something was different, but I couldn't figure out what. Yeah, cool. Oh, I do like it. It looks great.
It's a little.
So
fresh.
We're gonna go in and we're gonna head to the right.
Yes. So I finished the shop here, and it's not like super full, but I was trying to. I didn't want just another gift shop, so I did a mostly clothing. It's got the fitting rooms in the back there.
Yeah, it almost feels kind of beachy. Are you supposed to be hats? Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's clever. Is that a candy piece? No.
Art shapes and mulch. I think it's Idro's mulch.
Oh, TMTK. There it is. When I uploaded the file, every time I get the file from you, we need to upload more stuff. Or download more stuff. Is this a drop ceiling?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. That's clever. I like that a lot. Wow. Yeah, no, it's nice. I like it. Interiors are hard. I'm so bad at them. So
they are, especially. I mean, you have a couple of gift shops already, and I didn't want to just do the same like those firework pieces and everything over and over again, because then you're like, you wouldn't see that in a park, I guess.
Right. And yeah, the Theme Maker's Toolkit is great for this now. It's a problem is all these shirts and hoodies are all individual. I'd love to see a piece where it's just already like 8-10 shirts on a rack.
Right.
That would really speed things up. This is my work in progress here. Very much. Not sure if I'm going to keep this here. But yeah, and there's another my work in progress back there. That's going to be, I guess, what I work on next. So
in
cool.
this area here, I kind of just cleaned up the queue line. Because it was still a little bit unfinished there. So I cleaned that up a little bit. I put a high striker in there because that's always like a good
love that sign.
midway.
Absolutely. I like all the verticality here with the dodgem corners and then the coaster and now this high striker. Yeah, it looks good. Very, very cool. Love the random fence here.
Yeah.
Like I think that's something in Brolandia you guys talked about, how all kind of askew.
Yeah, just things
totally
that
temporary.
You know, like we always have a need to make everything look clean, and like especially me, I think that's part of my style is to make everything look really like clean and neat and tidy. But it helps a lot to get some of those untidy things in there.
I love the folding chair too.
Yes, of course.
That's awesome. Oh, actually, I have done some work, and it never made it to an episode. I think I filled this area out here with the restrooms.
Yeah, I noticed that some of these things I was like, oh, I've never seen this before. And so I like the restrooms. I
Yeah.
thought was a great idea. It's a good place for them.
Realistically, there would be some in Johnny Rockets, but in game we needed some over here, so I threw them over there. But yeah, and I like that they'll actually sit at the benches and stuff. I repurposed. I know this is new. I repurposed your fountain. I think originally it was in this area. I think I just dressed it up.
Yeah, no, I think it looks great. I like what
I
you
loved it.
have started to do with it.
I loved the fountain, and so I wanted to definitely keep it. And I think it just looks so good here with the Johnny Rockets. It fits that same kind of retro vibe. I don't know if I had filled out the planters by the time. I think since the last episode, but I did that. So, ooh, I see a sign that wasn't there beforehand.
Yeah, this was the other project that I wanted to just kind of clean up. So I tidied up the queue, added another planter, and then put a sign there that I thought fit pretty well.
I love that. Yeah, it really does fit what we got cooking here with Kinderly's Fudge Shop there.
Yeah, it's kind of a older,
and the whip,
classic style.
Love the lattice. I'm a sucker for lattice work. That's very nice.
Now this planter here that goes beside the queue line, I figured if you wanted to fill this out more, you could. I'm just really not great at foliage, and I didn't want to throw stuff in there that didn't look great. So
Awesome.
if you want the more sparse look, you're more than welcome to keep it. Otherwise, do with it
Sure.
whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Got some Fizz Whiz. Again, I don't remember if I've already shown these off, but that's all right. Well, more random. I figured a park like this probably would have just random benches thrown around near food stalls when space was needed.
Yeah.
So
Before we get too much further here, I want you to go to nighttime for a moment.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I like the lighting. Okay. It looks so good. I didn't even like it. It doesn't stick out. It's so
No,
good.
yeah, it's not like in your face, but it's super ambient.
I like the color choice. It's so different at night. Oh, that is really good, man.
And
That's impressive.
You will also notice behind Surge, your purple people eater also
Uh-oh. Oh, I can see right there.
has some.
Okay,
lighting.
let's get a good view. Let's see. I think I got to be on this side. Oh, you actually went through it and did it all, huh?
Yep. Now I did
Wow.
not do the entire track. I went all the way to the end of the park, essentially, to where it turns. I don't know whether you wanted to do all the way around, because I figured they may or may not do lights along the part that, like the part that's in the back of the park. I'm not sure that they would have gone all the way or not. So I can hop back in at some point and keep going if you want, but this whole stretch is done.
I think I like it just on this one side of the park. I think I like that. I think that's good. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I got to get a better view of it.
Yeah, it's tough.
love it.
You can see some of it, like when you're in the.
There.
There you go. Yeah, the lift looks great. Just kind of like
Oh,
right up
that's
above
so
everything.
exciting. It just immediately makes it come alive. You know, and like I've been absent on my channel with gaming videos for the last several months. This game still has so much charm and character to it. And all the things that move and all the customability of it, and just it really is still, after what, 4 years now? Almost 4 years, still a really solid game.
Yeah.
You know, I really enjoy it, and I'm glad to be back playing Planet Coaster.
I mean, like Zoo certainly looks fantastic, but you really can't beat like the vibe of a park, I think.
No, and I think they captured the vibe of a park better in Coaster than they captured the vibe of a zoo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I love going to zoos. I don't like designing them in Planet Zoo.
Yeah,
This is great.
I was considering getting Zoo when it was new, and then everyone just kind of seemed lukewarm on it, and I'm glad that I didn't go to that, and I just kind of continued to put my time into this, because I think I've gotten much better results with this than I would have with Zoo.
I know you did you cleaned all of this up, and I guess before we look in, we can look here.
Yep.
I did the spuds, and you tacked on the souvenir shop. Excuse me, the souvenir shop.
Yeah, I figured with the ride, this new that they had probably spent a lot of money on, they would try to capitalize on like a semi-dedicated shop, and I didn't want to put it too far in because you want it somewhere where people can go to the shop without necessarily having to ride the ride, and you want it to be somewhere on a path where it will like pull them in. So this seemed like a good spot.
No, and I think you did a really good job of just putting on an addition to the building I already created. And I mean, the building came from your architecture near the station and your color scheme. And I think it goes really well together. So, yeah, this area ended up. Wasn't sure we were going to be able to fit something in here, but to get two things is even better. So, super cool. All right, let's head in. So now you've done everything we're about to see here.
Yep. I told you before, I think the only thing that probably needs done is like a proper ride sign, which I was going to try and leave to you. So everything else, unless you notice something that is missing, I feel like everything is as it should be. All of I like the
glass. Now, okay, why is this a glass panel? Is it because of the water?
Yeah, I didn't want to block the view of the fountain, and I thought it was kind of a neat perspective to like look down into where the coaster was going by. Yeah,
cool. I love it. I love this central, this with the little details on the path. It is so good. This feels very. I know we've talked about it. It feels very Cedar Fair, but now that it's complete. Yeah, this is awesome. So let's walk the queue now. Wow, let's walk the queue now that it's ready. Now that it's complete. So, just basic fencing it's looking like, huh?
Yeah, I did basic, not quite taller than the Peeps, but pretty close, because I feel like that was pretty realistic. And then the shades, which usually, from my experience, don't cover every square meter of the path, but
I remember the line at Steel Vengeance. There's that section where you're just baking.
Right, and if the sun isn't shining the right way, the path cover doesn't really do much anyways.
Exactly. Yeah, because I had something in here that was much heavier. It was an actual corrugated roof and all that. This is far better. This feels far more realistic. Like they're not spending money on a cover. Right. Just throw up some tarps. Yeah, and then over here near the end is when you start to bake.
Oh yeah. But now, once you get onto that staircase that goes up, and you're like, okay, all I would just want to do is sit down on the coaster.
Look at this. It is all concrete here. This would be so hot. I still love that light fixture. That is still so good. And now that's all in. Well, at least the light part is in game.
Yep.
I love those little lights. And the station has pretty much remained the same and intact, right?
Yeah, I finished up the exit side because there were some things that were still missing over there.
I know. I know that was unfinished, so we'll hop over there. But anything else major on this side that needs?
Other than just cleaning some edges.
I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it out of Tegid Cam in just a hot second. So
sure.
Let's flip over here to the exit. And now this was interesting because it went way down. So. It actually feels way more natural. I was concerned that this was going to feel really weird, but no, this looks really nice, very plausible. Yeah, this is cool. This would also be very hot.
Yes.
Whoa,
not
you
a place
so
that you
close to the coaster.
Yeah, it was a little closer, I think, than I had originally anticipated. But at that point, I was like, I'm not messing with it.
Nope. Totally understand. Now, what's this building? Is this a photo op? Oh, it's photos. That's perfect. That's so good. Oh, and a gulpy machine.
Yeah.
Oh, an actual functional gulpy machine.
Perfect place to put somewhere, after you stood in line and all that.
Uh-huh. Screamed your head off.
Yep. And then
got to get that product placement in.
Yes. To the right, you've got your handicap path that goes to the elevator.
Yeah. Man. Love these details. Very awesome. And then you continue to exit this way. You could stand here and get a nice view of the launch if you want. That's great. Again with the path details. And that's just art shapes, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. This is... You've outdone yourself, my friend. This is so good. Well, just to give you a better idea of scale and how cramped this area is.
I just keep going back to the fact that this used to be a wild mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure did. I mean, we did a little bit of rearranging in this area, but not much at all. Yeah, this was a wild mouse, and you fit an entire Mac coaster in. That's crazy. Yeah, love this. So great. And now can get the big fat done stamp.
Yes. It's very exciting.
And you look at this side now. That's a completed park.
Yeah, I think everything on that side of the midway is 100% done.
Yeah, I think so. I think we can call that all done. All right, so I know that there is a fully themed area, ride pad and all that here. Look at you using an in-game sign. Wow.
Yeah, that one, I was like, I did not want to make another sign. And I was just seeing what was on there. I was like, this works. Like, it's probably the most thrilling flat ride that they have. Mm-hmm. And so, like, yeah, I feel like the park would market that as...
Yeah. And this is way better than what I had. I had a dinky cover over here. You can tell I had totally just slopped it in there.
Yeah, I cleaned that up a little bit to go. I didn't want to leave that untouched, so...
No. Again, with the simple covers here. I got to start using these. Now, like I said, we were saying off camera, after working in your park, I am a full convert to TMTK, and I'm going to be using it a lot more in my projects. It's invaluable. It's so very good.
Yeah, it's totally worth it for a lot of things.
I like this too a lot. I love how janky this is. Like, this is janky. Like, 4 layers of fencing. But I love the green detail.
Oh, thank you, yeah. I think I had put this on Bro Nation and basically said, like, the pad is so small for the ride that, it wouldn't cost a lot for them to put some fencing and make it a little more flashy, so.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love it. It's such a simple thing, but it makes such a big difference. It gives it a little bit of character and keeps it from just being, stock default. Yeah, very nice. And I got a quick peek. This is different.
Yeah, the access road that I had squeezed in there, I tried to clean that up a little bit and put a gate on it and everything.
Because I really didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that is 100% done, but it's much, much, much closer, and I feel like it's to a point where the space to the left of this, like that open space there, I figured if you wanted more backstage space, you could do that and just throw some concrete down, or you could leave it as it is.
Oh, okay, so like all this here.
Yeah, you can either use that, or you can leave it as is and just fence it off and call it green space.
Mm-hmm. I love how this feels like a new area to the park just by changing up the path and adding these little, like, light fixtures here.
Yeah, I was trying to debate on what the park would have done, but I imagine when they built this coaster, some of this infrastructure might have been here, and they just kind of refreshed it because they probably would have had to move some things around.
Oh my god. You can't... I wish I had my face cam turned on. I just got the biggest flippin' grin. Brobecue. My god, that is great. And I love your smoker. That is so awesome. I just smoked a brisket yesterday.
I feel like I need to give credit to that because I did find that on the workshop, and it is not TMTK. It was made by a user, Mitch8404.
Mitch8404?
Yeah, and if you just search smoker on the workshop, you'll find it. It's like the first thing that comes up. But it was the first thing that came up, and I was like, this is exactly what I was looking for.
It is so perfect. With the trailer here, look at it. You got the hitch. Is this his too?
I took his smoker and I basically deleted the top part and just replaced it with some art shapes too, because I figured, usually you need a place to keep things warm, and then like if they're serving other sides and stuff.
Sides, yeah, this is your cold or hot boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's great. That is if that's like a hitch smoker. I've been doing some research because like I said, I just did a brisket yesterday on a really, really bad setup, and it was not very good. My first brisket was better, but these ones on trailers are like thousands of dollars.
Oh, so. I'm sure there's like a commercial.
Oh yeah, competition commercial grade, feeding hundreds of people.
Right.
Yeah. Super cool. I'm super. This is so perfect for what I'm currently invested in personally. Oh, that works out so well. Love the planters. This doesn't feel as cluttered, and it feels way more planned than I was thinking it was going to. I love this. I absolutely love this. And now there's a new brand in the lore.
Yep.
Robacue. That's great. I'm stealing. I have permission to use your sign and reuse this and everything?
Go for it.
In all the other projects, everything's going to have a Robacue in it now. That's great.
And there is actually a vending machine. There's a vending machine hidden in that tiny building.
So they'll actually walk around and eat some barbecue.
Yep.
Love the bottles. Like, yes, we have a cooler with these in it. Which one do you want?
Yep. Exactly.
That's perfect. Is that napkins or cash register? Napkins.
Yeah, I really wanted barbecue bottles, like barbecue sauce bottles. I just couldn't find anything that was the right shape. So if you find something,
that's great.
By all means.
That's great. Yeah. Love the lighting. That's so cute. That is adorable. The picnic area here with the coaster. When you said barbecue area, I thought you were going to give like just grills for people to come and make things. I was like, that doesn't sound right, but okay. I'll trust you. But I'm so glad. This area, you're just surrounded by rides.
It's weird because like it feels tranquil, and then that coaster comes roaring by right on cue.
Right. It's these nice big leafy trees. You get the water noise. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I absolutely. Oh my gosh! Now I have to go in and do more for you. Like
anything that will motivate you to do more work in my park, I'm happy to do.
Yes. Do you want to give any info on what's going on in your project, like what the park is, or
yeah? So I'm going back and forth whether to start something on YouTube myself with that, but I
would subscribe.
The idea for the park was something like in the Laurel Highlands, which is in southwest Pennsylvania, and really just to do something with some good terrain that would be like right along a river. So like the part I had asked you to do is right along the river there that goes through, and just give it a good history. So really starting off in the early 1900s and going through to today. So
because that's totally your jam.
Yeah, the stuff that I have done so far, I think the oldest coaster that I have built would have been somewhere in the 90s. I'm just like the newer stuff is cool as it is. Like the history stuff, I think is way more interesting to me right now, and so I'm trying to nail down. And I have a hard time working on just one thing at a time because you start to lose interest after a while. So I've
seen the park file. Yes.
Yeah. Like random things dropped here and there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Do you have an active functioning YouTube channel?
I think I do technically, but the only stuff that is on there is the stuff that you guys required us to post for the Bro Down.
Oh, for Bro Down now 3 years ago.
So if anyone wants to dig that up and take a look, I think it's still on there somewhere.
Well, I'll throw a link to your channel with all that wicked content on.
All right, excellent.
But if you, I think you should do Laurel Gardens on YouTube. Your style is very clean, like you said, clean and historic, and I know several people who are all about that as well.
Thanks.
I would love to see it. So, subscribe to Redline, everyone.
Yes. Bring all the viewers. Yes.
Make them mad. YouTube sends you.
That's right.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. So, there's nothing else being said. Have yourself a great day, great night, great whatever, and I will see all of you for the next episode of Planet Coaster. So, talk to you later, everyone. Bye-bye.
See ya.